Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Truth. And today I'm here with a review of a movie that I was trying to avoid like the plague. Ladies and gentlemen, Halloween is over, but this movie came out, a couple weeks back. And, I was happy that I survived the first movie. I came out alive, and then I heard that they were doing a sequel, and I was like, uh-oh. I might not make it through this one. But, let's get this torture over with. My review of the 2017 quote-unquote comedy sequel, Tyler Perry's Boo 2, A Madea Halloween, coming up now. For her 18th birthday, which falls on the day before Halloween, Tiffany Simmons is disappointed with her annual surprise party thrown by her well-meaning father, Brian. When she gets the okay from her mother, unbeknownst to Brian, Tiffany heads out to an overnight Halloween frat party at Camp Derrick, a haunted campground where a maniac killed his family, as well as teens for partying. After overhearing where she's going, Madea and the gang decide they're going to head up to the campground and bring Tiffany and her friends home. Soon, however, the partygoers and Madea and company soon realize the campground might actually be haunted. So what did I think of Tyler Perry's Boo 2, A Madea Halloween? I thought it's an awful comedy sequel. After just surviving the original Madea Halloween last year, I wasn't exactly thrilled to hear a sequel was hitting cinemas a year later. Just when I thought this sequel couldn't be worse than the first film, Tyler Perry has proven me wrong once again. Boo 2 was yet another torturous experience for me at the theaters. I couldn't stand the scenes in the parlor room that felt never-ending in the first film, where the characters just sat and chatted about nothing important. Here, within about 5 minutes, we're taken to the parlor where the exact same characters ramble on about so many dumb things, even including a whole conversation about breath. In fact, so much of the movie feels the same. From the opening credits, the plot of the same teenage girl who didn't learn any lessons from the last film, still wanting to go hang out with the same people at the same kind of party, and once again, the same characters are chased by these supposed monsters. All of the jokes here go on way too long, and the only time I laughed was unintentionally at some of the horrendous acting from the supporting cast. Some of the comedy includes Madea and friends being stalked by a girl that looks like she came out of the movie The Ring, and the Grim Reaper, running away from someone they believe is Derek, and many, many jokes about Madea being a man, which are the same kind of jokes from the first film. It's also kind of weird how many underage teenage girl jokes there are here, which kind of get creepy after the 10th time. There are also a number of terrible subplots which add absolutely nothing to the film, such as the psychopathic girl after one of the frat members who believes they're in a relationship when they don't even know each other. This movie itself even looks worse than the previous installment, from how it's shot to the characters' costumes even looking cheaper, and even the actors stuttering over their lines. Another thing that stood out like a sore thumb was the overdubbing of curse words, like the movie was being edited for television. A character will swear 1 minute or even drop the F-bomb, and the next, the same exact word, which is a lot less than the F-bomb, is dubbed over, and you can certainly tell what the actor is actually saying. The cast, of course, stars Tyler Perry, reprising multiple roles here. First, Madea Simmons, the outrageous elderly woman who keeps snooping into the lives of her family members. Perry also plays Brian, Medea's nephew, having problems getting his daughter to listen to him once again, and Uncle Joe Simmons, Medea's brother who's always joking around with her. Also in the cast, Cassie Davis as Aunt Bam, Medea's best friend who also gets caught up in the trouble, Patrice Lovely as Hattie Mae Love, Joe's girlfriend that's hard to understand, and Diamond White as Tiffany, Brian's daughter who wants to go to the frat party. Boo to a Madea Halloween was a miserable experience for me, and just like the first film, will most definitely be on my worst of the year list. Any ideas what I'm giving this movie as a rating? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Here's your trick or treat. I got 2 words for you. Suck it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTrueBaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAList. Until next time, Troop out.